Okay, this is Brian at Mr. Busy Bees here in Georgetown, Texas. It's a balmy 83 degrees today, and we're installing Russian hybrids into mini hives. This is the package. This is an unopened package, and as you can see, hybrid Russian. And I guess I should pick an orientation and stay with it, so I don't cast a shadow. The Russian bees are kind of unique. They're rather red, if I must say so myself. They're not really yellow. They're like a darkish red bee. This is my first time getting some Russians, so we'll have to have a Smirnoff and tonic on the with dinner tonight in celebration. So here's the cages all set up, the hives, and I made these are made out of a 10 frame hive, and as you can see, there's a piece of a protein patty waiting for them, and these are mini frames that I've created. These were actually taken from a hive before that was expanded into a larger hive, and you can just reuse. See, when they start making comb, the other ones will see that, and they will start manufacturing comb, pick up right where the other ones left off. It helps to give them a head start. So I always throw a couple of combs of wax, already waxed up foundation. See, that one's nice and big, ready to go. We don't want them to waste any time. Okay, so we have to take the lid off of this puppy. This is the shipping lid right here. And so we get our, oh, where's our little hive tool? Oh, here it is. Okay. We've already got a package. I've covered up that package to curtail some of the flyaway. The bees that are flying right now, as you can see, they will know that that's their queen in that box. But having here, no, a little windy. Having the cover on it tends to keep them calm and a little less stressed. Because this is probably the most stressful time of a bee's life, is being relocated, and I can't tell you how many times I've watched Benjamin Franklin just fly away. Say bye-bye to your money. There it goes. Okay, so what you do is you just pry this off. You just get a corner here and work it up. I'm gonna try to do it. Hold on. There we go. Pop that up. There we go. On that side. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you take the lid off for the first time. And you've got a can of syrup there, and you've got the queen cage. I don't really like the way they're doing this queen cage, and want to have to say something about it, because it leaves a hole, and that's not really a good way of doing things. But every bee house has its way of. So let's pull this queen. Okay, they've waxed it her in place. Come on, let go. There we go. We're coming up. Here we go. All right, ladies, let go over. Okay, now everybody's gonna be angry. And see, there she is inside there with a couple of attendants, because she doesn't feed herself. So the other hive bees, the workers, will feed the other workers through the screen, and then the ones on the other side of the screen will then in turn feed the queen. So we're going to go ahead and hang this. And I don't like to hang it. A lot of people would say, well, why don't you just drop it in that way? I don't like to hang it that way. I like to hang it this way, so that she is visible to be seen from both sides. And if you do this like this, sometimes having another frame right up against her will block the bees and from getting to her and feeding her, so that's not good. So I'm going to put this down, see, I'm going to put it down here like this, but I have to turn these little tabs so that it'll be going the, well, maybe I don't, hold on, let me see if I can, maybe I can get that, hold on. Because the tin is really thin, and sometimes you can just press it into a crack. Nope, shit. Okay, now we gotta go digging. Sorry, ladies. Okay. Are you okay? All right, good. All right, so let me just forcibly remove the staple and turn it sideways. Pardon me just for a minute. Okay, now as you can see, it's more like a tea hat now. It's not exactly perfect, but she's only going to be in there for 24 hours. A lot of people will see there's a cork right there. They'll pull the cork and then they start eating through the sugar. That's all sugar in the bottom. This is called a 3-hole cage. See right here under my thumb? That's all fondant, which is like a sugar cake. And what they'll do is they'll let the bees, there's a cork in the bottom here. You pull the cork, see the cork? If you pull the cork, then they eat through the sugar and eat their way out. But with 5 days being in the cage with these other bees, those bees are already imprinted on that queen. So there's no need to let them eat through the cork or eat through the sugar. So I'm just going to hang her there for 24 hours and then come out tomorrow and release her into the hive. But before I release her, I'm going to clip one of her wings, and I'm going to mark her with a red dot on her thorax, because this year is the color red. Every year the color changes so you can keep track of your queens. So let me go ahead and hang her in here like this. Watch out, ladies. Watch out there. There we go. Okay. We just hang her like that. And then we come over here and we're gonna have to pull this can. It's a little tricky sometimes. You got to get right up underneath the lid edge. Let's see if I can't do this one-handed, so I'm gonna have to put it down again. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get me one of those GoPro headsets. All right, come on, come out of there, buddy. There we go. All right, just so you guys can see, here is, oh, slipping. Hold on. No. It's hard to grab this stuff when you've got gloves on. Come out of there, puppy. Ah, got it. Okay. All right, come on. All right, I'll give you a look. Here we go. We're coming out. And that's what 10 to 15,000 angry bees look like. Okay. So rather than shake them, come on, ladies. See there? Could you imagine having to drop your car keys down in there and have to go get that barehanded? Woohoo! All right. So what we do is we just turn them like this. And then we'll cover them. Keeps the sun off of them. See, there's still a few having a drink. By the way, just so you know, this can here is about 2/3 still full. So that's a lot of syrup that they've had in that can. And they're just gonna walk right on down into there, no problem. And then they've got a nice Boardman feeder there with some syrup to have when they're in. And that's how you install a package of bees. At least that's how I install a package of bees. No need for smoke, no need for spray. They're not angry. They're not, crazy or attacking or stinging. They just had a long drive from Kentucky, and they're just looking to get out and go to the bathroom and spend some time with their queen. So that's installing bee packages. And okay, we'll come back when we're ready to do 3 and 4.